name's Jordan. First of all, I want to thank you for your time. I want to ask you a question. Right? Who here would like to see the world vegan?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it going to take for us to accomplish that? There's a saying that was coined by the founder of the Humane Party, or the convener. He said if petitions were meaningful, they'd be votes, right? Or effective, they'd be votes. Laura mentioned earlier that you're going to be going down for the to help pigs, right, in North Carolina, and that the reason that they don't have more rights is because there aren't any laws to protect them, right? Well, the way that laws are enacted is if you have somebody in office that's representing you and getting those laws passed, right? Right now, it wouldn't matter too much if the person that we elect is vegan, because their platform isn't vegan, right? They have to represent, say, the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. That's their job. And if they don't do that, then they're not going to be sponsored next time and they're going to lose their job. So what do we have to do? We have to become a vegan party, right? The Humane Party is a nationally accredited, nationally recognized party. But we have to do it in each state so that every time that we vote, there's somebody on the ballot that's representing your values. Okay? So now's the time. If we're ever going to be serious, if we're ever going to make a difference, we've got to get active, we've got to get involved, and we've got to make it happen. Because it isn't going to happen by itself. If you have any questions, contact me. There's a sign-in sheet in the front. Put your name, number, email address. If you're keen or if you're feeling motivated and you want to volunteer, let me know. We'll get you through the process. You'll have to go through an interview. Then you'll go through a little training course. Actually, sitting between the crowd who doesn't want to be mentioned, but she's with us tonight, is also the secretary of the board. So we've had two people here. Rhonda, say hi. Rhonda is I'm very proud to have convinced Rhonda to join us as a volunteer. Ryan Phillips is also helping us as a volunteer. And there's plenty of opportunity. I'm going to be going up this weekend to DC to table at the Green Convention. So in the convention center downtown DC, I'll be tabling for the Humane Party. I had a conversation this morning with a woman named Robin Miller, and she told me to look up this interview that was done with her on vegan radio. It's called Vegan Nation, right? And it's cool because during the interview, you can hear animals in the background, you know, while they're like talking. And she happens to be one of the most brilliant women that I've ever heard speak. I mean, she's just absolutely incredibly well educated. She's a veterinarian. She's been an activist for 27 years, vegan 23, blah, 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 so on and so forth. You know? So what amazes me most about this whole thing is that the level of people that I'm surrounding myself, because I'm getting into politics, I guess officially now. I don't know if I'm going to run as a candidate or not, but whatever is called of me to do, I'm going to do. I want to read to you guys the oath that I just signed, and I'm going to finish with this. This is the Humane Party oath. I do solemnly swear or affirm in the presence of my family, friends, and fellow citizens that I will, to the best of my ability and judgment, keep and fulfill this oath. I will faithfully execute the duties of the United States governmental or Humane Party organizational offices or positions to which I am elected, appointed, hired, or assigned. I will preserve, protect, and defend the United States of America and her Constitution, always bearing true faith and allegiance to the same. I will diligently keep informed of social, scientific, and political issues, consulting respected authorities and advisors when appropriated, while yet never seeking to avoid my own non-deligible duty to remain so informed and to stand accountable for all decisions I make. I will patiently, thoughtfully, and carefully determine and then resolute follow through course of action that best promote the peace, prosperity, happiness, and safety of the United States, her citizens, and all who dwell within her lands. And this is where it gets good. To the utmost of my ability, I will faithfully adhere to the humane values of my personal and professional choices, including but not limited to my choices pertaining to food, clothing, and entertainment. Such humane, which necessarily require vegan, values provide that no sentient being shall be subjected to instrumental use or exploitation by another, and that all human beings are obligated to serve as responsible stewards of the environment. I will steadfastly pursue the political embodiment of humane ideals through appropriate legislation and governmental action, which humane ideals necessarily require abolition of animal exploitation and propertization. Excuse me. Can't read that. I will live a life of integrity such as the personal, professional, and political dimensions of my life remain consistent with each other, demonstrating the worth of humane choices through my own personal word and deed. While I keep this oath inviolate, may I enjoy and share with others a life of abundance and belonging, the respect and affection of country and creature alike, and the joy of service in accordance with this oath. Welcome to the Humane Party. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Rhonda also has answers for you and can get your contact information. Like I said, there's a sign-in sheet in the front. Let's get involved. Let's make it happen. Yes, ma'am. Questions?
So do you guys know at this point if there are going to be Humane Party candidates on the ballot this coming fall?
Okay, so let me tell you how it works. In order to be recognized as a political party, they've already done it nationally, right? Right now, we're forming the board for the Virginia chapter. There's 11 districts in Virginia. In order for us to be recognized legitimately, we have to have at least one representative in every district. So currently, we're planning on contacting any vegan like institution, restaurant, animal rights, or animal facility that may or may not have vegans. Obviously, that's where vegans are going to hang around. So if I can contact them, get them on board, and then get Virginia recognized, then the next time around, we can actually have somebody on the ballot for it. Now, that doesn't mean that if you're a vegan and you want to get involved in politics, which I tell you, if you want to make a difference, you're going to have to think about it on some level, okay? That you can't run as an independent. So you can register as a Humane Party candidate or supporter, and then run for the district or run for. I'm not entirely sure how the whole thing works. I'm learning on the job, but this is what it looks like to be involved. You know. So.
Jordan, sorry, let me just ask you, from the 11 districts, how many people sort of have
So
scoped out a district?
So we have people in Richmond, we have people in Washington, we have people in Virginia Beach, and Norfolk. So we still have quite a few.
So what about Ryan? Is he going to handle like York County?
I think so. But that doesn't mean that we don't need help. So like for tabling, you name it. We're going to have to be gathering signatures, and the process isn't going to be easy. But this is the way we do things in this country. We get motivated, we get active, and we get laws enacted. So let's do it. Let's make the world vegan. Okay, guys, thank you. Please do